Hello everybody, welcome to Demera. Today we're taking a trip around the world without even leaving our chairs. That's right, we're exploring the funniest, weirdest, most what-were-they-thinking place names out there. Get ready to laugh and maybe even plan your next vacation to one of these oddly named spots. We've got everything from the slightly awkward to the downright hilarious. So, buckle up and get ready for a wild ride. We start our journey, and what better place to start than Nothing, Arizona. This ghost town is the epitome of been there, done that, got the tumbleweed. There's literally nothing there. I mean, it's in the name, but hey, at least it's honest. Nothing, Arizona, where you can truly get away from it all. Hold on tight because we're about to enter the philosophical realm. Why Arizona? This town's name is basically an existential crisis waiting to happen. Why Arizona? Why not? Who knows? Maybe it's a question, maybe it's an answer, maybe it's just a word. Whatever it is, it's sure to get you thinking. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just a town in Arizona. At 8 we have Accident, Maryland. Don't worry, you read that right. We're making a pit stop at Accident, Maryland. Now, I don't know about you, but if I saw this town on my GPS, I'd probably double-check my route. It's like, wait a minute, did I take a wrong turn somewhere? But don't worry, there's no need to panic. Accident. Maryland is a real place with a real history, and it's not nearly as accident-prone as its name might suggest. At number 7, we head to Boring, Oregon. Anything but. Now, I know what you're thinking. Boring? Sounds like a snooze fest. But hold your horses, because this town might just surprise you. Sure, it's named after a guy named William H. Boring, but there's nothing boring about the beautiful scenery and friendly people. Plus, they have a sister city in Scotland called Dull. Now that's a pair that's anything but boring. Next is No Name, Colorado. Must have been a Tuesday. All right, folks, buckle up because we're heading to No Name, Colorado. You know, some towns have names that make you scratch your head and say, what were they thinking? This is one of those towns. I mean, come on. No name? It's like they just gave up. Maybe the residents just couldn't agree on a name, or maybe they just wanted to keep things simple. Whatever the reason, No Name, Colorado is a town that's sure to leave you speechless. Get ready for a blast from the past, because we're heading to Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. That's right, this town was named after the classic game show. Back in 1950, the show's host, Ralph Edwards, offered to hold a live broadcast from any town that would rename itself after the show. And guess what? Truth or Consequences, New Mexico stepped up to the plate. Now that's what I call dedication. Hold on to your feathers because we're flying high to Chicken, Alaska. Now this town's name might sound a little, well, chicken, but don't let that fool you. These Alaskans are tough. Legend has it they were going to call it ptarmigan, but they couldn't agree on how to spell it, so they went with chicken instead. Hey, at least it's memorable. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're going straight to Hell, Michigan. And let me tell you, this place is hot on our list. But don't worry, it's not as scary as it sounds. Hell, Michigan is actually a fun little town with a devilishly good sense of humor. They've even got a post office where you can get your mail stamped from hell. Now that's what I call a souvenir. Next, we're heading to Intercourse, Pennsylvania. Don't worry, it's not what you think. This charming town is a popular stop for tourists looking for a laugh and a break from the ordinary. They've got horse-drawn buggies, farmers' markets, and quilts galore. Rumour has it the name comes from an old racetrack that used to be there. Or maybe it's from a 19th century term for fellowship. Whatever the reason, Intercourse, Pennsylvania is a town that's sure to put a smile on your face. All right, let's end things off with a bang, or should I say, dildo? Yep, you heard that right. Dildo, Newfoundland, Canada. I know, we're ending off strong with this one. This little town's name might make you blush, but hey, it's a real place with a real history. Legend has it that the name comes from a 16th century Spanish word for a ship's rudder. Or maybe it's just a funny coincidence. Either way, you got to admit, Dildo, Newfoundland, is a name that's hard to forget. Thanks for joining Demera on this hilarious journey around the world of hilarious place names. We hope you had as much fun as we did. Until next time, keep on laughing. Demera, stay curious.